What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Sorry about my headphones in. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. I appreciate you all tuning in again to AU Guys, the podcast created for by the average Joe. I'm your host once again, Whoop Worldwide. We're back again. This time, we're going to talk about the Miami Heat season coming to a very unfortunate end. Something I did not want to say, but it's been a hell of a run for the Miami Heat. I want to thank, if you're new to the channel, also like, subscribe if you're new. I have plenty more podcast episodes on this channel. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Hit the notification bell and let you know next time we go live on this channel. Well, without further, let's talk about the Miami Heat's disappointing collapse in the fourth quarter, Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Kudos for one. Congratulations to Jokic and Murray winning their first NBA title. Congratulations to both those guys. DeAndre Jordan finally getting him a ring. KCP getting his second. Jeff Green finally getting a ring. Who else on the team getting their first ring? Aaron Gordon getting a ring. MPJ getting a ring in his young career. Christian Braun off the bench, he's provided a spark. He's getting his first ring. Mike Malone, great coach, getting his first ring. Let's talk about the game in a nutshell. We was up from the halfway mark of the first quarter all the way up until the final minutes, to the 8-minute mark of the fourth quarter. And I was proud of my guys. Guys kept fighting. Wasn't hitting our shots, but we was playing great defense. We're getting stops, forcing turnovers. But during the middle of the third quarter, they're up 7. Just like that, I think countless turnovers, forced shots, easy shots missing the rim that we're normally making, turn into transition points for the Nuggets, which they capitalized. You look at the stat line. Neither team was hitting their shots, but the Nuggets hit theirs more consistently in the third and fourth quarters. Let's go look at the box score of last night's 94-89 game-clinching win for the Nuggets. For the Nuggets, Aaron Gordon was 1 for 6. Porter was 7 for 17. Murray was 6 of 15. KCP was 4 for 10. Bruce Brown 4 for 14. The only person that even shot over 50% out of the main players that used was Jokic. He was 12 of 16. He had 28 of 16. What hurt the Heat was second chance points. A lot of second chance points happened in the second half. Hold on. I got somebody just joined the other line. I'm going to have my friend George come join the stream. George, welcome to the stream, man. Oh, I think he got us muted, so he's just here. I was saying, the Nuggets shot, despite shooting 17% from 3, they shot 45% for the field. So they made up for their bad three-point shooting with good shots selection. What's going on, Dale? Welcome to the stream, man. But I think that was a huge opportunity. Heat second chances once again failed to box out on rebounds. I've seen countless second chance points, whether it's Bruce Brown or Jokic or MPJ, corralling the rebounding guys. Great. We're not the biggest team, but we're the most fundamental sound team. Obviously, when the shot goes up and you're in a box out, and that's where size come into play. Like I said at the beginning of the series, the Nuggets have 3 guys that's 6'9" or bigger in their starting lineup, which is Gordon, Porter, and Jokic. We'll have one person that's over 6'7", and that's Bam. He's 6'9", playing out of position at the 5. He's not naturally. He's been playing well as a 5, but he's not a 5. He's a 4. He's an undersized 5. But I have a few complaints about last night's game. Once again, congratulations to Jokic and company winning the championship. But if we're not hitting our threes, why are we still chucking them up? Last night we did outshoot the Nuggets from 3, but we wasn't much better than them. We was 9 of 35 from 3, and we shot 34% from the floor. You're not going to beat nobody in the NBA shooting 34% for the field and 26% from 3. Ain't no team in the NBA you're going to beat shooting those numbers. You look at the Heat's numbers last night. Kyle Lowry, 4 of 13. All his shots from threes, he was 4 for 9 for 3, 12 points. 9 rebounds, 4 assists. There's no way in the world Kyle Lowry, a point guard, is your second highest rebounder. There's no way. There's no way Kyle Lowry should have more boards than Jimmy. There's no way Kyle Lowry should have more boards than Caleb Martin. There's no way Kyle Lowry should have just as many boards as Bam. Bam had 12 rebounds to lead us our way. Kyle had 12 points. Cody Zeller has 0. Caleb Martin played 32 minutes, shot 4 for 9 from the field, 0 for 4 from 3. He had 10 points. Max Strus, 5 for 12 from the field, 1 for 6 from 3. He had 8 boards, 12 points. Gabe Vincent, 3 for 13 from the floor, 0 for 4 from 3. 0 rebounds, 3 assists, 6 points. Bam shot 20 shots. He had 20 points on 20 points, 12 rebounds. Jimmy shot 5 of 18 last night, 21 points to lead the way. And then Kevin Love had 3 points. So if you look at last night, for one, Jimmy Butler got hot way too late. I mean, going through 3 quarters, Jimmy Butler was 2 for 12 from the field last night. 2 for 12 from the field. He scored 13 of his 21 in the fourth quarter. So his fourth quarter of stats alone, he was 3 of 6 from the field in the fourth quarter. So he got it on way too late. Once again, Jimmy Butler gets hot. If he ain't hot from the beginning of the game starts, it's going to take a while for him to get going. And when he gets going, it's too late. Gabe Vincent has not been the same person since game 2. He has not scored nowhere near the 23 points he dropped in game 2 since game 2. He has been very inconsistent. Caleb Martin, I think he put all his Space Jam juice in the Celtics series. He has not scored more than, 13 points in this series. Kyle Lowry, I mean, God bless him. He's trying the best he can, but he hit the answer. Kevin Love's at the answer. Bam has been the most consistent player of this series for the Miami Heat. If the Heat would have won this series, my vote for Finals MVP would have been Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo has been the most consistent player of this Heat team this series. He's a completely different player than he was in the Celtics series when he held him a check, but he finally showed what he could do if he was the go-to guy offense. He's not a go-to scorer. Bam has never been a go-to scorer, not even in college. He was not a go-to scorer in college. So, I mean, he had to force his hand. I mean, and another thing that really tipped me off, why did you activate Tyler Hero and he did not play a single minute last night? Granted, I know you're worried about his hand injury, but there's no way you have him sitting on the bench, dressed up, ready to play, and you didn't play him at all last night. He is by far, as Tim Legler said this morning on Get Up, he is the second best offensive creator on this team. At times, he's the second best player on this team. How you let a person that's averaging 20 plus a night off the bench sit on the bench when you need him the most when the season's on the line? We was within 5 points or within 10 points all game. All you had to do was put him in the second half. Hey, I want you to go out there and ball. I mean, you 100%, but we need to get buckets. Ain't nobody in this team was getting buckets last night on a consistent level. Nobody. From Bam to Jimmy on down, ain't nobody getting consistent effort scoring at all. And it comes to lack of not setting up their own shot. Max Strus, Duncan Robinson, they're catch-and-shoot shooters. Kyle Lowry ain't the same Kyle Lowry old, where he used to create his own shot. Kyle Lowry now is a shell of his own self. Bam is definitely not a shot creator. Jimmy is the only shot creator we have on this team. He's not even a ball handler. He's not even a legit ball handler. He has good enough ball handling skills to create his own shot, but that's it. That's it. And me personally, I would have sat Gabe Vincent out in the second half and bring him off the bench and put Tyler Hero in because he wasn't doing nothing for the team last night. He couldn't play defense and he couldn't hit a shot. The man was 3 for 13 last night. So my point exactly now, the season's over with. I was pretty ticked off last night, so I went to sleep thinking about it. What I was going to say today. And we need 2 things, and Brian Whitehorse and Tim Legler hit it this morning. The Heat needs another offensive in this year, like an offensive shot creator, someone that can go out there and get buckets, someone that can go out there and help Jimmy and take the load off Jimmy. I'm talking about like a Dame. Damian Lillard will be a main person that come to mind. We have a lot of capital to possibly trade for something like a Dame or something close to it. I know I was watching Get Up this morning. Tim Legler was talking about that we have the 18th overall pick in the draft. We have Max Strus and Gabe Vincent on free agency. And then we have a $4.7 million trade exemption. And then I think that we owe the Oklahoma City Thunder a draft pick. So I think it was saying if you could make a trade with the Thunder as a trade partner, you could possibly have at least 3 first-round draft picks along with the players you have on your roster. So here's how I was thinking. Let's go look at the free agency list this summer. Now they say we might not do it in July, but sometime between now and the end of 2023, the Heat are going to make a move because we're in a position now that we're hunting for talent, and I ain't talking about undrafted talent. I'm talking about a go-getter talent. Let's go look at the NBA free agents for 2023. Really excited to see who is going to be on that list. So according to SpotTrack.com, there's Russell Westbrook, Chris Middleton, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, Porzingis, D'Lo, Vucevic, Van Vliet, Draymond, Harrison Barnes, Karis LeVert. People that could hit. I really could see D'Lo in a signing trade deal with the Lakers, possibly. I don't think James Harden's probably going back to Houston, but we need someone that could go out there and get buckets. Now, the Lakers and D'Lo, that's a technical situation. D'Angelo Russell through most of the postseason was a very good trade commodity, but in that the Nuggets series, he really regressed back to a player that I don't even want on my roster. He really devalued himself in that series against the Nuggets. Now, granted, before the Nuggets series, I would love to trade for D'Lo, but now you really got to hesitate to think, is D'Lo a long-term answer to help you not only compete in your conference, but to help compete for championships? And with the Lakers, I don't see that happen. I think he'll probably get dealt with sometime this summer. But there's a lot of good options out there. Christian Wood's a free agent, Kuzma, Josh Richardson, of course, Victor Oladipo's a free agent, Seth Curry. There's a lot of good options out there. To be honest, I want to see what Pat Riley and the management would do to help Jimmy out, because I think Jimmy turns 34 next year. So we're really running. But, I really want to see what we're going to do because we got a lot of trade pieces. Here's my prediction. If I want to go trade for a Damian Lillard, I would give up Kyle Lowry, Duncan Robinson, and Max Strus, and our 18th overall pick, and probably another pick for Damian Lillard. I would give up those three guys. Have Gabe Vincent as our backup. So my starting five next year, we did trade for Dame. It'll be Dame, Tyler, Jimmy, Bam, and then we need to get a solid five. So if we go look right here in free agency, if I want to go looking for a legit a center that can go out there, you can get them for cheap because I know we ain't got much money to spend all kinds of money for one. Maybe a very solid center that go out there, help you not only rim protect, but help score, stretch the floor. Maybe a Vucevic, Nikola Vucevic. Let's see who else that go out there help you score, or at least rim protect. Montrezl Harrell could help you in some ways, even though he's the same person as Bam, so I can't even say him. Thomas Bryant would definitely be a help. He was used in Denver. He got a free ring, so maybe a Vucevic, a Thomas Bryant. Who else on here? See all these centers. Let me look at the centers. Because I want to see, let's look at centers, positions, look at centers. I ain't talking about power forward, talking about centers. Let's go to update. Brook Lopez, Vucevic, Christian Wood will be a help. Thomas Bryant, Drummond. There's a lot of good centers on here. Let's see. Blake Griffin, you hang that up. It's over for you. Jackson Hayes. I wouldn't mind other Jackson Hayes. He's young. You put him in the right situation, I think he could flourish into a good quality starting center. We could get Montrezl Harrell for his services. He's not a stretch center, but he could definitely rebound and rim protect for you when you need him to. You have quality centers over here in free agency. I mean, Brook Lopez gonna want a lot of money, so we're not gonna get Brook. I don't know if Vucevic gonna resign with the Bulls, but a Christian Wood, a Thomas Bryant, a Drummond. I mean, those guys I'll go after. When it comes to what up, Cuzzo? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Just players on that. We need help rebounding for sure. We need some size. So if we go out there and get a quality center for like less than $60 million, that'd be a huge. Yeah, exactly. Y'all need a center that could do what y'all need to do. That, like I said, like a Thomas Bryant, Christian Wood, Montrezl Harrell, Andre Drummond, something better than what we got going on right now, guys, because clearly we're getting killed on the glass. We've been killed on the glass all postseason. Even the Knicks killed us on the glass at times. So we're going to either trade for a center or go sign one for cheapest free agency. I'm not talking about no Bismack Biyombo. I'm not talking about no Alex Lynn. I'm talking about someone that go out there and do his job, like a Drummond, like a Christian Wood, like a Vucevic, like a Thomas Bryant. Those guys go out there and do their jobs. I'm not getting no second-rate center out there for like $2 million. It's going to give me $2 million worth of work. No, I need someone that's already know what they're capable of doing. That he has a track record of doing what he does in his position. So now we're gonna look at maybe a shooting guard or a point guard. Let's go look at. We need to upgrade the point guard. Let's look at the point guards. Point guards that are free agents. Look at the point guard position that are free agents. Kyrie, Van Vliet, D'Lo, Russ. I'm not getting Dennis Schroeder. There ain't no way in the world I'm getting Dennis Schroeder. Reggie Jackson. Dennis Smith Jr. Those guys, those guys are, guys like that. A Kyrie, I know Kyrie's trying to recruit LeBron to come to Dallas, but a D'Lo will help. Van Vliet will help. I know there's rumors about the Heat trying to go after Damian Lillard, but we gotta give up a lot for him. But I think we have the capital to do so. I got someone just joined the stream. We're going to add him to it. DJ, talk to me, man. What's going on?
Much, cuz. What's up?
Welcome to the stream, man. Dale said if I was the Heat, I would go after Andre Drummond. I would too. Because Andre Drummond, he's a tenacious rebounder. He's been doing this since college. And he's been a consistent rebounder throughout his whole career. And he's not even old yet. I think he's the early 30s, late 20s. Andre Drummond? Let's see how old he is. Andre Drummond is 29 years old, so he'll be 30 this year. So, I'll go after Andre Drummond. He was on a 2-year deal worth $6 million. You throw Andre Drummond out there with a Bam, that would give Bam go out to stretch the floor and hit his jump shot. He have to worry about playing up under the goal all day against bigger centers. So, I think Andre Drummond will help. Christian Wood would help because he can rebound a shot block. He can stretch the floor. So he could be effective. Vucevic will be straight. Thomas Bryant, I see what he did with the Lakers before he got traded. I see what he did with the Wizards before he got traded to LA. So I think Thomas Bryant will help. But we really need a sturdy center that go out there and bang with the big boys like Jokic, Embiid, Brook Lopez, those guys. Because we don't have it right now. We don't have it right now, and we need to find a way to get the help Jimmy needs because he's not getting much younger. I believe he's in the mid-30s now. Once again, his second time in the finals in 4 years, squandered another championship opportunity. So the question is now, do you believe he has a capability of leading the team by himself now at this stage of his career, once again blowing another shot at a championship? With the roster we have now, that's not going to happen. Not only the leagues will get healthier, the Bucks will get healthier, the Cavs going to get better, the 76ers are going to get better, the Celtics will be back. Those teams will be back fully healthy. So Miami, they got to get better offensively because the defense going to come. Aaron Spoelstra is one of the better defensive minds in the NBA. But getting guys that could adapt the Heat culture is very critical as well. Not only guys that could score and defend and rebound, but we need guys that could adapt to the Heat culture. And so far, we have this group of guys adapt to the culture, but they're not helping us win championships. It's one thing to adapt to the culture, but if you're not put all together to win championships, then what is it all for? For my bucket list, I want Kyle Lowry out of here. You did the best you could do. Kyle Lowry, you gotta go. Gabe Vincent, love you, but you're not no starting point guard in the NBA. You would definitely be a backup to go next year. Max Strus, you gotta go. I mean, you are probably the most inconsistent scorer on this team. I mean, 1 minute you can go for 30, and another minute you can go for 0. You've done it twice in this finals. I think a package circling around Kyle Lowry and Kyle Lowry and Max Strus and Gabe Vincent possibly, or Kyle Lowry, Max Strus, and Duncan Robinson. Especially Duncan Robinson, he definitely upped his trade value this postseason. I think Max Strus probably decreased his trade value as of recent with the NBA Finals. I would trade those 3 guys circling around Kyle Lowry and a couple of draft picks for some big marquee superstar point guard. We got to give Jimmy some help. His window is slowly closing. So we got to hurry up and get him some help because he can't score all the buckets and take all the shots himself. Granted, if Tyler Hero was there, it'll take a lot of pressure off of him. But at the end of the day, we lacked scoring and we lacked rebounding. That's why we lost the championship. We scored under 100 points 4 times this series. If you don't score over 100 points, you ain't got no chance of winning no type of basketball in the NBA. You got to score 100 points or more to be competitive, and we didn't do that 4 times in 5 games. So hopefully it works out. I hope it does work out for us going forward. I don't know, man. I just hope the Heat could get somebody. We need somebody. We are lacking shot makers. We're lacking not shot makers, but shot creators. We're lacking a true ball handler. We're lacking a true point guard. We're lacking a true traditional center. We're lacking. We got the depth, but we're lacking those 2 departments. And until we get those 2 departments, we're never going to win a championship. When the Heat won the championship in 2013 and 14, 2012 and 2013, they had a true identity. They had the superstars of Braun, Wade, and Bosh. They didn't have the true traditional center, but Chris Bosh was good enough to not only stretch the floor but rebound very effectively. LeBron James and D Wade were true ball handlers. Those guys were ball handlers. They had IQs of point guards. You didn't need a true point guard on that team to win a championship. They were the point guards. Whether it was D Wade in 2012 or LeBron in 2013, those guys were the offensive initiators. They had shooters for days around them. And Chris Bosh and Joel Anthony collectively were the bigs of the team, and they did their job. Joel Anthony was a defensive anchor. Chris Bosh was the spot-up rebounding shooter he was for the Heat. So if we get those guys, I ain't saying LeBron, Wade, and Bosh, but players of that caliber, either a defensive anchor or a rebounding stretch center or offensive initiator, whether that the 1, 2, or 3, but we definitely need a point guard for sure. We definitely need a guard for sure because we're lacking very bad at the point guard position. We haven't had a true point guard since Jason Williams back in 2006. So we are really, and I'm not saying Martin Chalmers is a true point guard, but Jason Williams was a true point guard. I mean, he's been doing his whole career. So the Heat has lacked at point guard play throughout their existence. I mean, they maybe had a handful of solid point guards in the franchise history. Tim Hardaway, Mario Chalmers, Jason Williams. Those guys come to mind. We never had a true point guard. If we'd had Kyle Lowry, 5 years ago, I could have put him in the conversation. But Kyle Lowry's 36 years old, I think. He's not getting younger. He's not the same Kyle Lowry he was early in his career. He was with the Rockets or the Raptors. So if we don't get a true point guard, trade for a really good shooting guard. Because, I mean, Jimmy Butler could probably play point guard better than the point guards we have on the team. So we need a true point guard or a very good shooting guard. One of the 2. And we still need an anchor on defense inside. So we need something. I'm very proud of this team, the fight, the grit, the effort. But when it comes down to the little things, the pieces we need to compete for championships, we're not there yet. But once we do get those pieces, I think the Heat will be better than ever going forward. Um, but it starts with making the moves, getting the pieces together, and being aggressive this offseason. Eric Spoelstra, the coach you are, continue to coach the way you are. But Pat Riley, I need one more good super team out of you before it's all said and done for Jimmy. Jimmy, you owe Jimmy that much to go out there and get him a running mate. You owe him that much. He brought you to 2 NBA finals in the 5 years he was there. You owe him that much. Go out there, go get that man some help, take some pressure off that man. He's not getting any younger. He was dealing with a bad foot, ankle injury since the Knicks series. He's as the warrior he is. He fought through it. He got us to the finals, and it wasn't good enough. Nobody gives awards a second place. You gotta go out there, find ways. Look what the Nuggets did. They made trades. They developed great talents as MPJ. A great trade for Aaron Gordon last year. Then you picked up Randy Jackson and Thomas Bryant and DeAndre Jordan, who we didn't even see those three guys in the playoffs, but they still got him a championship. So those guys were at least 11 deep in that rotation. So it would be impossible to rebound with those guys. You know, you have Jokic, who's 7 foot, DeAndre Jordan, who's 6'11", 7 foot, Thomas Bryant, who's 7 foot, MPJ, who's 6'10", 6'11", Aaron Gordon, who's 6'9". Those guys have size. And we have one person that's taller than Bam on the team, and that was Cody Zeller, and he ain't it. Kevin Love, if we'd had him when he was in Minnesota, even Cleveland Kevin Love would have helped us out some kind of way. So I really want to see how this goes forward. Me personally, we need those two positions definitely recognized. But the fact is, if we don't pick up those two pieces, I think we'll be like a middle of the road team next year in the Eastern Conference. Because you look at Indiana with Tyrese Halliburton, those guys are up and up. You got over at Washington. I know Bradley Beal missed the whole year. When he comes back, Washington will be competitive. The Wizards was competitive without Bradley Beal this year. So just picture when he comes back fully healthy. You're gonna have the Celtics. You're gonna have the 76ers. You're gonna have the Bucks. You're gonna have the Knicks still back in the Knicks ain't gonna go nowhere further until they get rid of Julius Randle. I think Julius Randle is their holdback. Julius Randle has not been the same in 3 years. Jalen Brunson has shown that he's a star in this league, but he needs some more help. RJ Barrett, I don't know if he's that guy. So they got to find another running mate for Jalen Brunson. The Cavs, they got the team, but they're young. They got to put it all together, hopefully, during Donovan Mitchell's, Darius Garland, and Evan Mobley's windows, because those guys have potential to be great in this league, but they got to put it all together in the playoffs. And then the rest of the East, Toronto's still a solid playoff team. But then you look at the West, the Nuggets are poised to running it back next year. And then you got the Lakers, of course, with LeBron. What are they going to do this summer? How they going to get LeBron some more help? Then you got the Suns. Are they going to add some depth to their bench? Because their bench was a downfall this postseason. Then you got the Clippers. What are they going to do with Russell Westbrook? They're going to re-sign him. What are they going to do with Kawhi Leonard? Is he going to retire or is he going to continue to play? You got Minnesota with Anthony Edwards and Cat. And then Portland, what are they going to do with Damian Lillard? Are they getting the man some help or are they going to trade him out of Portland? Because his window is getting closed too, because now he's in his early 30s. So Dame is still an elite point guard, but he's not getting younger. So Portland needs to help him win and win now. Because if they don't help him out real soon, he might ask for a trade. And then you have, who else we got? Golden State. Steph Curry came on the record and said that he wants to run with the same core at least one more time. The same core he won a championship with 2 years, just last year. So we'll see how the NBA goes. The draft is on the 22nd, I think. I'm really looking forward to see what the Heat does this offseason because I'm looking forward to see what they're going to do with Gabe Vincent and Max Strus. Those guys are very key free agents along with Oladipo. I think I'll let Oladipo walk because he's now hurt for the second all season. This year is on a season-ending effort, so I want to see what he's going to do with Vincent and Strus. If I was them, I'll probably sign one, let the other one walk. Big decisions for the Heat going in the summer, not only with those two guys, but the future of the nucleus of Jimmy, Tyler, and Bam. Looking forward to see what happens this offseason with the NBA. Let's go on to the NFL. Let's go to the next part of this video, talking about the NFL. And my prediction for the 2023 season for my Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, my Jacksonville Jaguars came off the best season since 2017. We won the division for the first time in 6 years. We won a playoff game for the first time in 6 years. And then we made it to the division round for the first time in 6 years. The question is now, can we get over the hump and make it to the Super Bowl? Now, we have the offense to get us there. I mean, T-Law came off my opinion, the most improved type of season. He went from being the bottom 3 of quarterbacks to a top 6 or 7 quarterback last year. He was the first quarterback since Blake Bortles for 4,000 yards. He had 25 touchdowns and 8 picks. Christian Kirk, a 1,000-yard receiver coming back. They have 2 800-yard receivers in Evan Ingram and Zay Jones. They add a Calvin Ridley, who just his last season in the league, he had 1,300 yards receiving. You did lose Marvin Jones to the Lions, but you do add a Calvin Ridley, who's a way younger, more suitable receiver than Marvin Jones. No offense, I'm not disrespecting Calvin Ridley, but Marvin Jones was a very consistent receiver through his days in the NFL. So hopefully, going back to Detroit will add some veteran leadership at the position for the Lions, who I think could be a sneaky team going to next year. I want to see. Let's look at the Jaguars' schedule for 23. I'm gonna give my predictions for this season. Second here. Once again, thank y'all for joining the podcast here today. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. If you're new, hit the notification bell button for more of this podcast, anything on this channel. I stream very often. Well, not very often, but I upload very often. I am going to stream more consistently. So let's go ahead and look up the Jaguars NFL schedule. Of course, you have 3 preseason games, but you open the season week 1 against the Colts in Indianapolis. I'm going to give the Jaguars a W in that department. I think the Jags are going to split with the Colts this year. I think the Jags might lose the second one in Jacksonville, but I'm going to give the Jags the win week 1 against the Colts. I'm going to give us an L against the Chiefs in week 2. We're going to beat the Falcons, Texans to go to 3-1. The Bills in London. I'm going to give the Jags a loss, 3-2. I say we're 3-3 through the first 6 games. We will beat the Saints. We will beat the Steelers, D-Jack. I said that once. I'm going to say it again. We will beat y'all in Pittsburgh.
No, y'all won't.
Yes, we will. We'll beat y'all in Pittsburgh.
No, you won't.
Give a reason why you think we're going to beat y'all in Pittsburgh.
Because I said so.
Wow. Come on, DJ. Don't be like that, cuz.
Y'all not the better team. We are.
How you feel? TJ Watt, y'all defense?
We got TJ Watt. Trevor Lawrence ain't gonna have no time. We got TJ Watt. Then we got
offensive line is great.
On the other side.
Offensive line is great.
It don't matter how great your offensive line is. Ain't nobody blocking TJ Watt.
We'll double him.
Okay, you double him. That means you're gonna leave single on Cam Hayward and Alex Highsmith.
Cam Hayward.
Alex Highsmith just had.
Alex Highsmith.
Okay, you said Cam Hayward old, but he had 11 sacks last season.
That's cute or whatever.
And Alex Highsmith had 14.5 last season.
Hey, y'all ain't face offense like us.
So
man.
Yeah, go ahead and double TJ. Please double TJ and leave one of them 2-1.
Who's going on receivers? You ain't beating the Saints. DJ, shut up. The Saints are trash. Come on.
I didn't say the Saints.
No, my cousin wrote in the street and said y'all not beating the Saints, bro. How you figure out beating the Saints? What the Saints got that I'm worried about outside of what? Chris Olave and Mike Thomas played in 2 years. And Alvin Kamara is a shell of himself. I'm more threatened by the Steelers and the Saints. Come on now. But back to you, DJ, about the Steelers. I think the Jaguar. Who's y'all corners going to be that's going to stop our receivers?
Bro, okay. You talking about the same receivers that got picked off 4 times in the championship in that playoff game? You talking about that quarterback throwing that ball?
First of all, there were drops they wasn't by our main receiver. They were dropped by backup players.
Okay, so but who guarding them though? But they dropping the ball.
Come on, bro.
You talking about those players?
Let's not talk about drops now.
Hey, you said it. I'm just saying.
Let's talk about drops now. Y'all got the king of drops over there, number 18, Deontay Thompson now.
Hey, Deontay Johnson has been in the bottom of the league for the past 2 years for drops. So come with something that he fixed his drop problem.
Oh, he fixed it?
Unlike your receivers.
How? Christian Kirk wouldn't even know when they're league drops. Or Zay Jones.
And all them picks weren't drops either, Charles. Let's not act like every pick was a drop.
Trevor Lawrence threw 8 picks last year.
I'm talking about in that playoff game. What have you done for me lately?
Are you talking about
lately I've seen that playoff game.
Oh, no. Do you talking about against the Chargers?
That Chargers game.
No, the passes were drops.
All them passes were not drops.
Most of them was. And most of the picks was thrown to the wrong.
Hey, that's how you know he threw a whole bunch of picks when we said not all of them were drops.
But he won the game.
Talking about most of them was. That's how you know he threw a bunch of picks.
He threw 4 touchdowns in the second half.
Okay, but so you just gonna ignore the first half?
Hey, it's not how you start a game, baby. It's how you win the game, how you finish the game. You know that.
Okay, but you know what NFL teams gonna do? What have you done for me lately? That's what he did lately.
He won a playoff game.
Yeah, he won it. But
let me ask you.
He almost didn't. You won it because the other team sold. You didn't win because you went out there and took it.
It's about the coaching, right?
That's the Chargers coaching.
Right, but Trevor Lawrence put the team in position to win the game too.
Okay, don't worry about it. I'll see you in the season.
Yeah, we'll see y'all in Heinz Field. Sorry,
Heinz.
What's the name of y'all field now?
Heinz. I ain't saying that.
Hold on, what you saying? Stop flexing. I'm not flexing. What the Saints have done since Drew Brees retired? Explain to me what the Saints done since Drew Brees retired.
Go get Andy Dalton and make Jameis sit on the bench the whole time for whatever reason.
Oh, what happens? I'm gonna say the same thing you say. What have you done for me lately, New Orleans? Y'all been losing just as much as we have since Drew left. Y'all had one good season, you and the Patriots, huh? Oh, so yeah. Patriots, what I'm saying is,
hey, I'll tell you what New Orleans did.
George coming in. What up, George?
Hey, I'll tell you what New Orleans did. They lost to us twice last year. Guess because of who? No Brady.
It's all the same team that got killed by Dak.
Hey, the same team that got killed by us too.
Right.
We ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about all that. We made the playoffs.
With a losing record. That's how you know that whole conference trash.
Hey,
NFC South was pretty trash last year. Y'all was worse than us.
Hey.
Y'all was worse than us.
NFL since we talking about NFL, the NFL should do something about it. Ain't no way you make the playoff with a losing record.
Hey, all I'm saying is,
did the Steelers win their division?
The NFC South Championship. Oh, damn. Uh-oh. We gotta get good now. It's cold. What up, Spears?
What up, Carl?
Hold on. You said we don't have a good quarterback and Jameis is trash. Whose fault is that? You can't blame us for y'all upbringings. Y'all should have got something better than Derek Carr. Okay,
you say Jameis trash, but I'm pretty sure Jameis better than Andy Dalton.
Jameis is 3 times better than Andy Dalton. Let's keep it up. Andy Dalton hasn't been good since Cincinnati. Okay, and he was average at best in Cincinnati. Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, he was average at best. He was never the next Carson Palmer in Cincinnati.
No.
He's average at best. DJ, you know Cincinnati more than anybody in this chat. You know how Cincinnati was when y'all used to play with
AJ Green made Andy Dalton.
And it's sad that most quarterbacks, receivers make them look good. Matter of fact, Matt Shaw was good because of D-Hop. or relevant. They both trash. No, Jameis is not trash. Jameis on a trash team. Let's not forget 2 years ago, Jameis was an MVP candidate early on 2 years ago. That hot start he had 2 years ago. That season-ending injury messed him up.
He tore the ACL.
Let's not forget. Let me call.
Oh, he must have forgot.
I'm gonna send you the link to your Facebook so you can join the call. Yeah, you a Saints fan. I didn't even have to worry with you. Hold on, I'm gonna add my cousin to the call. Derek Johnson. You got another Derek joining the call, D-Rock.
Oh man, I bet that's a good person. I bet he's a good dude.
Yeah, he's a Hawks and Hornets fan. How you have that? They're in the same division. All right, because I sent you to your Facebook message the link to the video. But back I was saying to JJ, let's do y'all's right quick. Let's do the Bucks season prediction. Then we'll do the Colts and then we'll do Pittsburgh. All right,
come on, let's do it.
Let's do Tampa Bay. All right, so y'all preseason games will be against us, the Steelers, and the Jets. Y'all open up the season week 1 against Baltimore.
L.
Is Lamar Jackson?
You said we open up against Baltimore?
Y'all open against Baltimore at home.
L.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I give us an L on that one.
I'm ready to bail y'all out no more.
I give us an L on that one. Yeah.
What about Minnesota?
L.
Oh, that's easy. That's
easy.
That's easy. That's an L. That is an L.
No, you can't do that.
Come on, man.
I'll give you a dub in Chicago though. Week 3. Y'all can beat Chicago.
Y'all gonna go 1-3 in the first week. Matter of fact, y'all might not beat Chicago.
Yeah, they might not beat Chicago.
Oh yeah, Chicago did get better offensively, bro. They did get better.
Might not beat Chicago.
And defensively, they got added TJ Edwards and Tremaine Edmonds.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Then they added another DJ Moore. I think he might have a breakout season.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
JJ, I might go 4 to start.
For 3 to start,
Yeah, I might go 4 to start. Yeah, play Philadelphia right after that.
11. Hey, look, y'all was saying the same thing last year.
Y'all had Tom Brady last year.
No, we didn't say y'all was gonna go 0-3 or 0-4 to start last year. No, we did not.
Yeah, y'all did.
Y'all definitely had Tom Brady last year.
I don't want to hear it.
George,
And
nobody
then
said
y'all
that.
got week 4 against Philly. That's the L.
Yeah, I give us an L on that one.
Wait, y'all played 7:15 on ABC? Watch this.
Damn, they put that on prime time to speed. I'm getting get smacked.
It's a home game too to Tampa. So George, what y'all need? That's 1-3 record at this point.
I got him at 0-4.
I got about a 1-3 start. What about New Orleans? Week 5 New Orleans.
Smash New Orleans.
Y'all gonna smash New Orleans?
Yeah, we smashed New Orleans, man.
When the Saints win, up to the stream. Derek up to the stream. Derek. All right, why? Let's go to the next game. Saints and Bucks, what you got? Saints and Bucks. Got a dub? George?
JJ. Don't worry about that.
All right, so far, George, y'all 1-4. Detroit.
We smashed Detroit.
Y'all gonna smash Detroit?
Man, we smashing Detroit, man. Come on, man.
You tweaking, bro. Offense, man.
Hello?
I'm tweaking.
What up, Saints fan? Welcome to the stream.
Hey. Stop it. Like, don't do that, cuz. Don't do that, cuz. I hate when you do that. You do this every time. Any of your teams have a good season. You act like you just win the championship.
I'm not saying that, cuz. I'm just saying, cuz. You look at it.
Like, listen. I'm not saying the Saints are good. I know we trash, But don't think you just gonna come in there and just run over us. I don't think that's gonna happen. Nah, tighten up, nah.
We're gonna beat the brakes out of y'all.
Y'all ain't gonna beat the brakes
No,
off of us.
Yeah, we're gonna beat the holy hell out of
No, bro.
no. I
No,
don't know, cuz.
no,
No, no,
no,
no. Y'all
no.
Can't
think
beat the
I,
brakes.
I, I, I,
It is not
I,
beating the
I'll give you.
brakes.
Listen. I'll give you the W. You'll get the W now, but you ain't gonna beat the brakes off of us.
you think
Nah,
Derek
get
Carr's
disrespectful.
a
Don't even give him the
6
W.
degrees? I think not, bro.
I don't listen. Listen to me, cuz. But listen to me, cuz. Before you go on your rant,
Okay, go
I
ahead.
don't. I don't like Derek Carr. I don't like James Winston. I don't like our quarterback room. Period.
You don't like Derek Carr?
Period. I don't like Derek Carr. I don't like. I especially don't like Jameson. Jameson's good. Y'all need to. Y'all need to just stop.
No,
Jameson,
James is better than Andy Dalton. You know that.
bro, they're both trash. They're both trash.
Yeah, have a good one, all
They're
right?
both
I think
trash.
you're a little too hard on James. He been hurt the last 2 years, cuz. He been hurt the last 2
When
years.
he,
He had a break.
cuz, cuz, when he was playing for,
Hurricane,
cuz,
man.
when he was playing for Tampa Bay, that man was trash. He was trash.
Well, George, he was the only quarterback in the NFL. He's having 30 for 30, so you never worry about that.
He was
Hey, man.
trash, bro.
Hey, man. Y'all can have him in New
I'm sorry.
Orleans.
Hey, hey,
I don't know.
I can have him in New Orleans.
Listen, I don't know. I don't know who's the FSU fan in the chat room or whatnot, but listen.
You got two million.
That man, listen. He should have just stayed in Tampa
Oh, no, we ain't finna
learned
defend his
from
NFL
Tom
career.
You talking
Brady.
about yourself, man?
We are not defending his
No.
NFL career.
Oh, no.
He said, "What,
Yes, sir.
DJ?
I said we are not defending his NFL career.
Yeah, for real.
We are not defending that.
You
Nope.
not to finish NFL career, DJ?"
No, we are not.
Hey, and my dogs, after you leave Florida State, boy, and you ain't balling, bro, we'll claim you. Boy, I tell y'all, boy. Hey, I'll tell you one thing, though. Yeah, y'all think
Yes, sir.
y'all think Jameis is trash. He's not trash. He just on the wrong team. But I ain't gonna lie.
So what team?
I ain't gonna say he
So
trash,
so
but I will say he better than Andy Dalton.
He's
He's
better than
better
any
than
dog.
Carson.
He's not trash. Trash
they're
is
both
like
trash.
okay, trash is like Nate Peterman. Trash is like Sam Darnold. Trash is like who I'm trying to think. Carson Wentz. Those are trash.
I
Jameis
mean,
Winston
Carson
has
Wentz got a Super Bowl, though.
and
Carson Wentz
Bro,
got a Super Bowl.
he's not trash in the Super Bowl, man.
I can't believe y'all really up here defending
I
James
don't know if
Winston.
Carson was ball before he got hurt, but come on, man. You think Carson was gonna beat Tom Brady that year?
No, but he got a Super Bowl, so
He
that's cool.
did, but
That year, yes, he would have beat Brady.
yeah, he was balling that year. I give that. I give
He
that.
was he was MVP candidate that year.
Yeah, he
So it
showed
didn't
up
go.
for it with ACL. But let's be fair though.
He was leading MVP candidate.
He
He
wasn't.
was going to win the MVP.
So let me ask y'all
Who?
a question. Speaking about MVP candidates, you think if Jalen Hurts never got hurt, you think he would have won MVP?
He should have won it. He still should have won it.
I don't know. I think that's injury. I think they injured, man. I think they're gonna give it. They give him a home because he was hurt. He missed a couple of
Yeah,
games.
well, I mean, they went to the Super Bowl, didn't
That's
they?
though. That was against Dallas. I don't know, man. I hope they'll
Hey,
treat Mahomes, they treat Brady, man, because that ain't gonna be bad for
hey,
business.
hey, and the Eagles ain't going nowhere either. They still gonna be good for the next couple of years.
Yeah, they defense took a step back. Man. They lost a lot of players on defense, but they drafted well. So we'll see.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
trying to see what Jordan Davis can do
They
this
got
year.
that
They
new
drafted Terrell and they got Terrell Edmonds from us.
Yeah,
They got
still out. Their defense gonna be nice too. Still,
yeah, but they did lose.
their defense.
They did lose a run. They lose Miles Sanders and Panthers.
Oh, well, then that's probably why they
And they,
got
and they
him.
lose C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Who? My question is this, George. What is you say you got 11-5? Who's your 5 losses?
I said 11-6.
Well, who's your 6 losses gonna be against?
I don't know our schedule like that.
Baltimore, Minnesota, Chicago,
He don't know. He just talking out
Philadelphia.
his ass.
Uh,
I said he don't know. He's talking out his ass. Hell, we just heard the first part of that schedule, and you got him going 1-5, and I got him going 0-6.
you got Atlanta week 6, week 7 again.
Okay, they're gonna go 1-6.
I mean, Tyler Heineke, he ain't no slouch now.
Yeah, I forgot they had Heineken. They might go 0-7.
Dub,
Slouch.
dub,
Duh.
dub.
All right, so I'll say 2-6. George, where y'all got y'all at right now?
Where I got us right now?
Yeah, because we our first 6 days.
Son, this man DJ got us at 1-6. I got us at 3-3.
3-3.
Yeah. 3-3.
Buffalo.
1-7.
Oh damn, we losing that. Hell no. Hey, we losing
3-4
that.
for you, George.
3-4.
I got y'all at 2-7.
Yeah, 3-4.
No, you got him at 2-6, Charles. That's 1-7 right there.
Okay. Houston. I'm gonna give y'all the double that one.
Okay.
Dub,
2-7.
dub. 4-4.
San Francisco.
2-8.
Ooh. Well, hold on.
Depending who started though.
Who they start?
I don't care which quarterback playing 2-8.
Yeah, the San Francisco defense too good.
Yeah, but they too good. I don't care which
San
quarterback
Jose
playing.
start. You still give the dub?
San Francisco got one of the best defenses in the NFL, but they too good.
What I'm saying is, if you
Man,
start,
I give us a dub. I give us a dub. I don't
tweaking?
care about none of that.
I don't care which quarterback it is. They're not winning.
For real,
They
they
can
not.
start Sam Darnold. And I still
We're gonna
got
have
the
a top
49ers.
10 pick this year, bro. That's just how I feel.
all right,
Oh,
2-8.
yeah, top 10 pick.
Bro, they're going to have a top 5.
Colts.
Top 5. Oh,
Bucks.
the Colts.
Give me the Colts. 2-9.
The
Give me AR-15. I'm sorry, George.
Okay. Nah. Y'all being disingenuous now. I wasn't doing this. Y'all being disingenuous now.
Colts 2-9.
Nah. You being disingenuous now. You'll
Why?
never pick the Colts over any. You'll never pick the Colts over anybody. I don't want to hear that.
That's
I
tough.
got the Colts over y'all. That's real easy. 2-9.
See the. Nah, you being
Y'all
disingenuous.
having a top 5 pick this year, nigga. Whether you like it or
Yeah,
not.
y'all are, bro. We gonna have a top 10 pick, so
Hey,
we
what
ain't gonna be alone, cuz.
What about Carolina?
Hey, DJ, what happened when the Steelers fuck around and have a top 10 pick?
Carolina versus Tampa.
That's a top 7. That could be 2-10 or it could be 3-9.
I got Bryce Young winning MVP, rookie. What is it, rookie?
You know what? I would say it's a loss. 2-10 because you got Brian Burns coming off the edge.
Ooh. Waffles Loud is a tragedy, man.
2-10. Brian Burns out there.
And then I ain't got no clue to receiver for.
I feel like it's gonna be a Bucks and the Falcons in a dog fight for the number 1 overall pick.
Hey, who will beat each other?
I just feel a
DJ.
I just hear a bunch of haters. That's all I hear. I just hear a bunch of haters. That's all I hear.
Whatever.
Bills coach Sean McDermott told reporters that Stephon Diggs is not admitted to committing it and said he is very concerned
I
about
saw that.
Seen that.
it.
And he only contracted 2027, so it's not like a contract dispute.
Yeah, he might. I don't know if he want to be traded or not. We'll keep an eye
If
on
you
it.
want to get traded, you know, there's always a place.
No, he's not
Hours
going
away
to
from Buffalo. It's like 2 hours away from Buffalo called Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. If you want to come, he can always join.
And have Kenny Pickett as his quarterback? Hell no.
It's not like he's
Hey,
aggressive.
check this out. Hey, check this out. If Stephon Diggs leave, I take my I give us that win over Buffalo.
Y'all still not beating Buffalo.
Yeah, y'all still not beating Buffalo, bro.
Still not beating Buffalo.
Shut that. Y'all still not beating Buffalo. I don't even know why you said that dumb stuff.
Green Bay versus
Hey,
Green Bay.
Michael Hyde and Jordan Poyer gonna be back playing this year.
I don't even know why you talking. You know your team ain't getting nowhere this year.
I mean, but y'all ain't getting nowhere either. It's like we gonna be
Y'all
we
gonna be
both
worse
gonna
than
have
the
top
Colts.
10 picks. We both
I mean,
gonna have top
Buffalo
10
top
picks, so it
5.
don't matter.
Yeah, Buffalo might have a top 3 pick.
Who's gonna be worse than the Colts?
Y'all are.
And to be honest,
You know,
y'all
don't worry
should
about it.
because Caleb Williams, y'all need to try to go after him. We got
You
our
should be.
quarterback.
You should be trying to go after.
Hey, don't worry
All
about
right,
it.
so JJ,
You are. Hey,
Gabby
hold on,
versus
Charles. Hold on, Charles. Hold on, Charles. This man is a fool. Hey, Stream, check this out. This man George think the Bucks gonna go 11-6 this year with Baker as their quarterback. Like, come on, bro.
11-6. Come on, man.
Be realistic.
They ain't even guaranteed that Baker gonna be
I am
starting.
being
Oh
realistic.
yeah, don't forget the stats, Dale. Don't forget the stats.
What was the stats?
Baker
Cuz?
starting. Baker starting.
It ain't even guaranteed that Baker gonna be starting. It could be
So
Kyle Trask.
Baker's stats George predicted was
Baker starting. Baker starting.
3,500 passing yards, 30 touchdowns,
Come on,
and
man.
less than 15 picks.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Go, yeah.
I take the under on that.
Not
Me,
much. Maybe I think we had a message.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh
I can't
yeah,
wait till August.
JJ, y'all versus the
I can't
Packers.
wait till August. The Packers?
Yeah, y'all versus the Packers.
Give me us. Give me us.
L.
I'll give
2011.
the dub over Jordan Love. I'll give the dub.
I mean, honestly, at this point,
2011.
I don't care what.
2-11. Good Lord.
Hey, honestly, at this point, I don't care. I don't care. Honestly, at this point, I don't care what DJ say. You know, he's more like he's just gonna say whatever anyway.
Saints and Panthers at the end of the season.
Hey man, we knocking them
They
off
they
again.
gonna, they gonna lose both games to the Panthers, so that's 2-12. And I said they're gonna lose both games to the Saints. They probably get one over the Panthers, so I give them 3-13.
Are y'all gonna win more than 10 games this season?
Hell, it don't look like y'all winning more than 3.
Yeesh.
Boy, I
Now, what would
you
you
trying to
give
bet?
the record?
You trying to bet?
Nah. Wait, I bet. You know what? Let's bet. I bet y'all don't win more than 6 games.
Uh-oh.
More than how many?
I bet y'all don't win more than 6.
Nah. 3. You said 3.
I bet y'all don't win more than 6.
That's still not a playoff team, though, cuz 6, cuz.
3.
6. I bet y'all don't win more than 6.
5.
6.
5.
4.
5.
6.
5.5. 5.
6.
You ain't confident. You ain't confident.
You ain't confident. You ain't confident. Come up with 6.
Come on, man.
Nah, Mr. We gonna go 11-6.
Come on, man.
Y'all boys
11-6.
full commentary, boy.
I mean,
Come on, man.
Mr. We going
Come on, man.
11-6.
Hey,
You
you,
real
hey,
confident y'all
you
gonna win
won
more than
down
6 games.
nuts.
I bet
You
y'all win
won
more than
down
6
nuts.
games.
What you
I
mean?
bet y'all don't win more than 6 games.
So what's the bet going to be,
Put
Joe?
10 on it. Put it in the notes. Put it in the notes. Put it in the
What,
notes.
6?
Put it in the notes.
For 6 games?
Yeah,
Wait,
we put 10 on it.
so bet,
What's up?
10 for
What's up?
6. Bet. Don't worry about it. It's in the notes.
Mm-hmm.
I got the note. So bet for $10 for 10 DJ.
Why you put it in your notes? It's in my notes, Charles. What you doing?
Okay, fine. It's in your notes. It's in the notes. All right,
I can't wait to take your money.
notes.
Oh my God. I can't wait to take your money, boy. Oh my God.
All right,
I
so
can't wait.
let's look at the Steelers schedule.
Yeah, let's do it. Come on.
So Jenny will be petty now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Come on.
All
Yeah,
right,
he trying to be better. I was just being real with him.
all right. Week 1, you open up
I'm gonna
against
be real with you.
Against the Niners.
Against who?
Atlanta.
No, we opened against the 49ers.
Oh, okay. Well, why should y'all open up? Oh,
That's preseason.
y'all got 4 preseason games in. Oh, yeah, okay, I read it wrong. Against San Francisco at home.
Dub.
Lost.
Dale? Dale? Lost?
He ain't here. Yeah.
Dub
Lost.
Cleveland versus Cleveland week 2.
Where that game at?
Lost.
Pittsburgh.
It's in Pittsburgh. That's a dub.
You said another lost, George?
That's a dub. That's smooth 2-0.
Yeah. The shot better than Kenny Pickett. I'm sorry.
You must have watched Deshaun last year.
Deshaun better than Kenny Pickett. Sorry. What you talking about? Hey, he got practicing now. Come on now.
Obviously, you didn't watch Deshaun last year.
Well, for the record, I think Deshaun was a little rusty when he played y'all last year. For the record. But we'll see. We'll see. Las Vegas.
That's a dub. They got Jimmy Garoppolo out there starting. I ain't worried about that.
George? George? All right. Houston.
Houston, that's easy, dub.
So y'all 4-0?
4-0.
Baltimore.
Where that game at?
In Pittsburgh.
Oh, shit, 5-0. Because we going to split with them. It's just a toss-up of which games we split with them. That's why I asked where they at.
The Rams.
I don't know because, bro, Cooper Kupp going to be back, Aaron Donald going to be back, and Matthew Stafford going to be back.
But their secondary took a huge hit.
Yeah, they lost Jalen Ramsey. I want to say dub, but it's about time for us to lose the game, so I'm going to take an L.
So you won't lose to Baltimore, but you'll lose to Los Angeles.
No, I'm just saying, because, like, the next time you say Cleveland, the next time you say Baltimore, I'm going to say L, because we always split with them.
All right. Tennessee.
Dub.
And y'all home that game, too. It's a primetime game, too. Green Bay at home.
That's a dub.
Cleveland on the road.
That's an L.
Who?
Cleveland. Oh, so George, you missed a few games. We on Las Vegas.
Loss.
Houston.
Loss.
God, dog. Now he trolling down.
You trolling, that's why I ain't worried about it.
Baltimore.
Nah. They'll beat Houston. They'll be. Oh, I got Baltimore.
It's in Pittsburgh, JJ.
Oh yeah, I got Baltimore. I don't care.
It's in Pittsburgh, JJ. You know we split with Baltimore. You know we split our whole division every year, right? It's in Pittsburgh, JJ.
Well, it ain't gonna happen this year. It ain't gonna happen this year. Sorry.
Matter of fact, you know what? We might sweep Baltimore again this year.
Oh,
Like we did 2 years ago.
Oh no.
Oh, no, bucko.
I know you ain't that bold.
Boatman. Yeah, that's
I know you
me.
ain't that bold.
I might be.
Let's see. We are on the Rams.
The Rams. Oh, they'll beat the Rams. They'll beat the Rams.
He just said they gonna lose that game.
I thought we were gonna lose the Rams game.
Tennessee.
You said what?
I thought we were gonna lose the Rams game.
Why you think so?
Matthew Stafford gonna be back. Cooper Kupp gonna be back. Aaron Donald gonna be back.
But outside of that, who else they got?
What you mean? That was their team when they won the Super Bowl.
Because remember they added Odell.
Okay, they had Odell late in that season. They were still on the path to make the playoffs.
Hey, and they damn sure was even better with Odell up.
And they still won the Super Bowl once Odell went down. Odell went down in the first quarter, though.
Hey man, I'm just saying.
All right.
No, I'm saying because I had him at like what? I had him at like 4-5-0. I was like, we got to lose at some point. So I was like, that's an L.
You definitely
4-5-0, huh? Hello. Keep it going, Tom. Keep it going.
Tennessee.
They'll beat Tennessee. Well,
That's a dub.
Yeah, they'll beat Tennessee.
We're gonna beat Tennessee.
Green Bay at home.
Oh Lord. You missed it. I can't even fault that one.
Cleveland on the road.
Loss.
Even on the road, that's a L.
Cincinnati on the road.
Loss.
Cincinnati on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, loss.
You said Cincy on the road.
Yeah.
Give me the dub for that one.
Ooh.
Give me the dub for Cincinnati on the road.
Arizona at home.
Have y'all forgot week 1 last week? Arizona at home. That's a dub.
Them boys are doo-doo. Pittsburgh on prime time at home. Pittsburgh, New England prime time at home.
Against who?
New England.
Oh, that's a dub because we're gonna go after Juju.
All right, yeah. Yep.
JJ, the last 2 games, Arizona and New England.
They'll beat Arizona. New England. I like New England.
We're going after Juju. They got Juju team, JJ. We gotta get our revenge.
Yeah, I see that.
Steelers on the road at the Colts.
With the Colts?
Yeah.
Give me the Steelers.
I can't hear you.
Give me the Steelers.
Hello?
Said Steelers versus Colts. George said Steelers.
Oh, Coach.
Colts won it.
What?
Hold on, let me make sure my mic.
That's a trap game.
DJ, did you say the Colts is going to beat the Steelers?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a trap game.
All right. Cincinnati at home against Cincinnati on the road in Pittsburgh.
Oh, in Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Cincinnati gonna win in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh on the road in Seattle.
We're gonna beat Seattle.
Ooh, I don't know, cuz. That's a tough place to play.
Give me Seattle.
And in the season, Baltimore on the road.
Wrong.
You said what? Baltimore on the road to end the year.
Loss.
That's tough.
Oh, in Baltimore? Nah, that's a loss.
So what's your final record for your season?
Basically, they ain't making the playoffs.
Wow.
I don't even know what all I done said.
All right, so I remember what you said. So y'all win your first 6, but y'all lose. You see, y'all will lose to Los Angeles. Y'all gonna beat Tennessee. Y'all gonna beat Green Bay. Y'all gonna lose to Cleveland on the road. Y'all gonna beat Cincy on the road. So all your losses you said was the Rams, the Browns, the Ravens, the Bengals, that's 4, and the Colts. That's 4 losses. 5 losses.
12-5.
I'm assuming y'all win the division, right?
No, they're not winning. He had to split with everybody in the division.
We're gonna win the division.
Split with everybody.
Okay, but we still gonna have a better record than them. We still gonna have a better record than them.
Y'all ain't gonna have no better record than Cincinnati.
Oh, I forgot a game. Y'all versus us. Y'all ain't winning that game.
Oh, we win that one.
You crazy.
Win that one. 12-5.
Now 11-6, Negro. That's y'all.
Going on damn 12-5.
Y'all 11-6, Negro.
9-8.
All right, so I'm gonna do ours right quick before I end the stream.
Matter of fact, 10-7. 10-7.
Sheesh, at least you gave him 10 wins. DJ gave y'all only 3 dubs. I got us beat the Colts. Us
Ain't worried about me.
Us beat the Texans and Falcons. Us lose to the Bills, so we are 4-2. We're gonna beat the Colts and split the series. We're gonna beat the Saints. We're gonna beat the Steelers. Sorry, DJ.
No, you're not.
7-2. We're gonna lose to the 49ers 7-3. We're gonna beat the Titans 8-3. Beat the Texans 9-3. Lose to the Bengals 9-4. Lose to the Browns 9-6. We're gonna beat the Ravens 10-6. We're gonna break up the Bucks 11-6. Beat the Panthers.
You got it messed up.
So we'll be 12-6. I'll give us 12-6. It's 11
That's too many games, Charles.
18 games, man.
That's 18 games, Charles.
18 game season?
No, you just said 12-6. That's 18 games.
Right,
Oh,
sir.
1, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2,
Either got to be 13 and 4, 12 and 5.
We play all those quick.
63, 73, 83,
Y'all ain't losing those 4 games. Y'all ain't losing only those 4 games. I'm sorry.
84, 85,
This man got them losing 4 games.
10, we go 12-5.
Oh, so y'all end up having the same record as us.
Yeah. 12-5.
Oh,
I
so
can't wait
really
till
11 and 4 because y'all gonna lose to us.
You crazy out your monkey mind. Either way, it's a good season for both teams.
DJ, you mean 11-6?
Huh?
You said 11-4.
Yeah, you're right, 11 and 6.
I've been to the proof from last year going 9-8, so George, anything's improvement from going 8-9, you know.
So they not going to improve. They
Hey,
gonna
man.
be.
I
Who
can't
you
wait
got
till August.
this year, bro?
I can't wait till August. You said what?
Who you got winning the division, DJ?
The Saints.
Wow. Wow.
He meant to say Bucks. He meant to say Bucks.
Yeah, if y'all had Tom Brady, I'll give y'all the Bucks.
Hey, what happened before? What was happening before they got Brady? That was
Losing,
the Saints division.
yeah, that's it.
Hey, Cam Jordan already said, "Oh, since he gone, you know things go back to normal."
Yeah, go back to me. Look, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in today. We went a little bit over than I thought. Appreciate DJ coming in, Dale, Buckman, George, coming DJ. Everybody that tuned into the
Come
stream.
on, man.
I want to thank StreamYard for powering this stream once again. You new to the channel, like, subscribe, you new, hit the notification bell for more videos. Without further ado, I want to thank once again George and DJ for finishing it out with me. Go Jags, up everybody else. And I'll see y'all next stream, y'all boys. Thank y'all again.
Yeah.